What up, YouTube? Y'all see the title of the video, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, man. I need y'all to break that like button and comment down below what y'all think about this video. In this video, man, I don't know what I'm finna be talking about, but I'm finna tell y'all because y'all seen the title of the video. This video is finna be about, before you leave the crib, if you have the luxury to stay at home until you have a certain amount of money saved up, I would advise you to do that. Real deal. I would advise you to have at least $20,000 saved. And it's the reason why I say that. It's because right now I'm in between jobs. I have a job, but I'm not getting any hours. So I'm putting in hella applications in on Indeed. I'm doing what I got to do. And I have a little check coming in every week, and that's off the internet. But, you know, that's just enough to keep my head above water. But for the folks who 19, 18, 19, 20, 21, and you going through it right now, or you have, like I said, you have the luxury to be staying with your grandparents or any family, or even some friends, y'all need to be stacking y'all bread for real until you have 20 racks. I'll say when you have 20 racks, then you can afford to live comfortably on your own. Because if you don't stack up 20,000, you'll be living in a space of scarcity. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, right now, I'm be real with y'all, I have 2 months of living expenses put up, but I'm gonna be real with y'all, it's not enough. I still feel like I'm terrified of going back. I feel like I'm one week off of having no momentum to being homeless again, you know? And that's just what it is. But if y'all listen to what I'm telling y'all in this video, and for the ones who 18, 19, 20, by the time y'all reach the age of 26, y'all will never have to feel like how I'm feeling right now, because y'all will be, you'll have 20 months, 24 months of living expenses put up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll be your new broke. Your broke will be, say, 24 months. 24 months, you got a rack put up. 24,000. Your broke level would be 24 racks. And I wish I had that way of thinking when I had the luxury of staying somewhere and my bills was not over $500. They wasn't over $600. But for the people who have to get out the mud, you have to create a way to build some flexibility. Like even what I just told y'all, a year ago, me in this situation right now, I wouldn't have had 2 months, 3 months of rent put up. I wouldn't, like, because I didn't understand what that meant. Especially me at 18, 19. I was trying to get through the day. I wasn't even thinking about next month or the month after that. I'm just being real with y'all. So the fact that I have 2 months of living expenses, it's a little fresh air, but it's genuinely not enough. And for the ones who are younger than me, you're under 26 or even you're older than 26, I don't care about what your age is. I really just want to get the youth to understand what I'm finna tell y'all, what I'm telling y'all, so y'all don't end up in certain life situations that I done put myself in by not knowing certain things. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. In other words, just because you didn't know this or know that, it's no excuse. You better learn this shit now, or life is going to beat your ass and you going to learn this shit later on. So either you can learn this shit now, or you can learn that shit down the line and you pulling your goddamn hair out and you stressing every night. See what I'm saying? So again, if y'all have the luxury to stay at home, fucking do it. If you have the luxury to stay with people who aren't charging you anything, but probably a food, be fucking grateful. There's people out here that are literally going paycheck to paycheck, living month to month. Like, seriously, like, there's people really living month to month. And I'm not far from it. Like I just told you, all I have is 2 months of living expenses put up. Other than that, I am broke. I'm still broke because those 2 months of living expenses, that's not even my money. That's just to make sure we got a fucking roof. That's just to make sure y'all see these little walls in the back. I'm being real with y'all, man. So for the ones who younger than me, tighten the fuck up, bro. I done wasted a lot of time, a lot of stress by not knowing how to save. You know what I'm saying? I could have saved myself and put myself in a better situation, but it took me a minute. I had to knock my head. I had to knock my head a few times to learn. Now I finally got it. Now I'm 26. a few years away from 30. Not to knock the people who in their 30s, but I'm just, y'all know what's going on, man. We know after our 30s what's next. Your 40s. What's after your 40s? Your 50s. So it's like, it's just a reminder, man. I wish I had this conversation. I wish somebody would told me this shit when I was 19. When I was 20. And I'm bringing in $1,000 a week from selling tree. And I'm bringing in $300 a week from my job. I wish somebody was telling me this shit. Because if I was 18, 19, 20 with this information, at 26, I'd be sitting on 30K. You know? I wouldn't have to think about, damn, I don't got nowhere to go. I wouldn't have to think about, damn, I need to hurry up and get me a job so I can pay my rent. Or even think smarter, like, just imagine if you stack 20 racks, say your rent ain't nothing but a band or $1,100 a month, you have a year's worth of living expenses put up. That's living lavish. Because for a whole year, what can you be doing with that time? You could be spending, instead of spending your time at a motherfucking job slaving for them, you could be focusing on how to create your own job, how to run your own LLC, build your own motherfucking company. For some shit you actually want to do. People like this bitch, motherfuckers be at this bitch flipping boxes and shit. Even me, excuse me, flipping burgers and doing all type of bullshit ass jobs I know damn well I don't like doing. Why do I gotta do it though? Because I didn't have this knowledge down pat when I was 18, 19, 20. All them years I spent working and spending money, I should have been working and putting it the fuck up. See what I'm saying? So the 26-year-old me, the 27-year-old me is sitting decent. The last thing we should be wanting to stress about is where the fuck we gonna live. And you know why I say that, why I stress that so much, ladies and gentlemen? Because a lot of us don't have nobody to depend on. I don't got nobody to depend on, ladies and gentlemen, but them little 2 months of rent put up. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not the type of person to ask for shit. So I'm not finna ask nobody for some shit that I can't pay back. I'm not the type of person to ask for shit, period. I'm gonna be real with y'all. So, ladies and gentlemen, please listen to this motherfucking video, man, and apply it. Apply it. Because you won't be 20, you won't be 21, you won't be 18, 19 for as long as you think. I'm telling you, that shit gonna fly by. Just 2 years ago, I felt like I was 19. I'm 26. I don't know if y'all could tell or not. I'm 26 though, gang. I shouldn't be dealing with certain things that I'm dealing with. But I had to knock my head a few times. I don't want y'all to knock y'all head hella times to understand what the fuck I'm telling y'all. So if you got anywhere to go, or you having people who want you to stack your shit and they not charging you shit, take advantage of that. Once you reach 20K, you can live comfortably. Like I just told y'all, you can have living expenses for a whole year. And that whole year, you could be really thinking about what you want to do. What company you want to start. Because that's what the fuck going on. Either you going to work for a company or either you going to have people working for your company. It's just that simple. You either going to work for a company or you're going to have people working for your company. Which one do you want to play for? Working for somebody else's company, you already ain't got no time. You ain't got no time. Your time is working and making sure their dreams come true. Sound crazy, sound selfish, but you want other people to work for your dream. That's just what it is, and that's the world we live in. So by me telling y'all to take advantage of, if you stand somewhere and they not charging you shit, take advantage of that. Please take advantage of that. Because eventually when you got to move out on your own and you paying your own bills and shit, you better have some type of safety net or something that's going to have your back to fall back on. Because nowadays, humans, you can't fall back on them at all. I don't even want to fall back on no motherfucker. Because then as soon as you fall back on them, you know what I'm saying, they're going to expect you to do the same for them. You could pay them back and all that. They still going to expect you to save them. Even though they saved you just a little bit and you still broke bread. And what's another saying? Have some money so you don't have to deal with certain people. You don't have to need certain people. Money helps you not need certain motherfuckers. Straight up. But I ain't gonna talk y'all head off like, you know. But man, appreciate y'all time, ladies and gentlemen. Comment down below what y'all think about this video. I had to get this shit off my chest. I had to get this shit off my brain for real. Comment down below what y'all think. And break that like button so we can really get this in the algorithm. And younger folks, older folks, whoever, no matter your age, can really learn this and implement it in their lifestyle. So down the line, 2 years, 3 years from now, you're not finna be living paycheck to paycheck or living month to month. Because that shit is no joke, man. Sleeping in cars, sleeping outside, bouncing around. I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy. Break that like button. Comment down below what y'all think. Let me know if y'all agree or not. At the end of the day, y'all know it's play by play. And I'm just here to keep it 1,000. See y'all in the next video.